film? Cool. Yeah, it actually is part of my creative process. Basically, in about 2.5, no, closer to 3.5 hours, I've got an assignment due about my creative process from the past couple of weeks. 3 pages, 1.5 line spacing. I've got that much so far. I feel like there are a few more points that I haven't gotten a chance to get down on the computer, and I feel I'm a better performer. I'm better at writing dance pieces, I feel, or even improvising dance pieces than writing about dance on my computer most of the time, at least more efficient at it. So I'm hoping that within the next 3 minutes I'll get maybe another 500,000 words that I can transcribe and hopefully have a much stronger essay for it. If it works out, great. If not, I apologize. So basically gonna, oh wow, I'm already doing my signature dance moves. Basically, I've been doing a lot of text with movement lately, and I know a lot of my peers seem to think that I've been maybe doing a bit too much talking. And, I decided I'm gonna try to, instead of making another text-based dance piece, I'm just gonna talk. But I still invite you guys to interpret the movements that I end up doing as dance. I think that is part of contemporary dance. I'm a contemporary dance student. I think I can say that with authority. Yes, it is part of contemporary dance. I'm going to basically use these moments to talk about some things that have happened so far in the semester that I might want to include in my essay. I'm really just throwing this out, trying to get out as much as I can. It's an experiment which so far hasn't produced much, but hopefully it will, and I'm not trying to hide anything. My teacher's even in the room right now. So basically we had this one class where somehow Brianna from my class, one of these 3 words which we had to find, hers was anarchy, and somehow our teacher picked up on that and got everybody to perform an act of anarchy. And this one girl from our class, Aditi, she grabbed a bottle. It was not a water bottle like this, it was a Powerade bottle with pink lemonade, and started squirting it everywhere. And,
oh my god!
It was pretty cool at the time, but then right after Lavanna, she took some paper towel and she put it down right next to the little puddle, and she just put it right next to it. Right next to the puddle, as if to me it was as if it was to remind us that now this space is our classroom again, and the teacher was basically calling names of people to try to go up and present one act of anarchy that was Aditi's. And what I decided to do is I got up, it wasn't even my turn, I grabbed the paper towel, started drying the mess, and I thought, yeah, it's my act of anarchy, I'm doing something. But as soon as I started to do it, I don't think anybody even noticed, because Linnea, she ran over to the piano, and her name was called, she started... And I thought that at first I was kind of afraid that I was interrupting Linnea's turn by wiping up the water, but then I realized probably nobody noticed that I'd done that, so it probably wouldn't even really count. And then maybe I could have, when it would get to me, refused to do my turn, which I guess in itself would also be an act of anarchy. That would be 2 acts of anarchy, but I still didn't think that my teacher would accept that. She's been kind of challenging whenever I try to come up with, I guess, intellectual ways around doing things and thinking of it as creative. And I'd already tried to do that once before with a video project where we were supposed to, it's kind of like what I'm doing now, I guess. Basically, we had to present something in a strange place or time, in an unfamiliar place or time that would show something different about the action, and stuff like brushing your teeth on the metro, but we're supposed to do something more intelligent than that. And I thought something that would be an inappropriate space or time to do something would be to do my project while I was supposed to be presenting the project. And yeah, it didn't fly too well. So other than refusing to do an act of anarchy, also like Brianna, I think, had done the same thing too. So like all the more reason why like I didn't have anything. And I was thinking about that it would be like a, I don't know, like a rebellious thing to take some of my clothes off, but in the 3 pages I've so far, I wrote that I was thinking about doing that today, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think it would just be gratuitous.
She's doing that anyway. It's not original anymore.
Thank you. You're right. My girlfriend is completely right. Sorry? Did I hear another audience comment or counter? Or... Nope. Yeah. Those are all agreed. So, what else was there that I... Yeah, of course. Page... okay. So, the word anarchy, it came from this exercise where we had to choose 3 words. Choose one word, really, from page 76 of a book. I chose the word undue from page 76. The first time I said it, it did sound, I think, kind of like how I just said it there, kind of like undue, which is obviously not a word, but it's actually... But the word which is, the word from page 76 of Don DeLillo's End Zone, we had to choose 3 words from any page 76 from a book. Undue was the word. Undue. And body was, the word we had to choose was what we thought was the word that best summed up the page. And it probably, at the time, felt like it summed it up most for me because I'm Jewish. But I think identity probably sums up the page a bit more. It's about an obese football player who basically feels that he's trying to get away from abstract thinking, and he feels that part of the reason why he might think in abstract ways is because of his Jewish identity. And I'm not religious, but I don't know, I find it weird that I seem to think in kind of abstract ways too, and I feel that in a lot of my work lately I've been kind of trying to get away from my natural abstract tendencies, and still coming back to it somehow. We had to choose one word. I said undue is the word I chose, and we had to take 2 other words. The first word of the page, body, and the last word, self-awareness, which... yeah, it was pretty weird, especially since, yeah, I think all 3 words together like pretty well sum up the page. That it's about the character starting off, I guess, concerned with his body, trying to get rid of what he thinks is a source of his abstractedness, and in the process of trying to get out of his bodiness, he... by the end of the page, ends up in self-awareness. And yeah, I wanted to mention that after we had to do a performance based on those 3 words, and after presenting those 3 words, whatever it was I did, I really didn't feel I could sum it up, and basically I asked my teacher if I could have 76 seconds to talk about what had just happened for me, which was pretty weird, and she kind of felt that, well, she didn't quite say, but I think that she feels that, like, that I'm not always, I think she's pushing me towards being more concise, and I think that some of you may have there's something interesting to experiment with also as an alternative to you sometimes to the method of which I usually relate stories. So, was that a recording 76 seconds?
Yeah, I think we've...
Okay. All right, thank you so much.